Hi everyone. So in this video we'll see how to build our Jenkins job automatically on each GitHub commit, right? So for every GitHub commit we have to tell the Jenkins to execute our build, right? So in our previous video we have seen how to run our test, locating the project from local system, as well as we were taking the project from GitHub, right? So we were taking the code from GitHub to the Jenkins, and we were running our build under running our test, right? So this time, so whenever there is a change in repository, right? So someone is pushing their code, someone is committing their code. We have to, detect the changes and we have to execute our build, right? So, so to do this, we have to go for a poll ACM option, okay? So in the trigger option in Jenkins, we have to select poll ACM. So what is poll ACM? It will periodically poll the ACM to check whether changes were made or not, right? And it will build accordingly. Whenever there is a new commit is going toward a GitHub repository, it will automatically detect and it will run, okay? So there is one more option which is build periodically, okay? So which means you can give some constant time, right? So particular time of interval, so the build will be run, okay? So we'll see this build periodically in our next video. We'll go for a poll ECM, okay? So how do we trigger the build in the poll ECM, right? So we have to use the cron job format, okay? Like a 5-star. Okay, so I will tell you what this star formats are, okay? Each star has some some format, okay? So we'll go to Jenkins now, okay? So in my last video we have created this GitHub Maven project, right? I will open the same project. Okay, so here already we have done the configuration, right? So we'll go to the configuration. So what we have to select now here, we have to select the build trigger option, right? So the trigger option we have to select poll ACM. So where we have to select, so here we have to pass the GitHub repository details and you can come to the build triggers, right? So here we have to select this poll ACM, right? So as soon as you select this poll ACM, this box will open. Here you have to type star, right? The star is right. So like that we have to give. So what is really mean, like, so you can go to this question mark. If you click upon, you can see. So it has it is like a minute, hour, date of the month, and the date of the week. Day of the week, right? So that's what the all star is. So since we have given it's like all the star, which means every minute, right? So every second, if you see here, would have last run Friday, December 11, 2020 at this time. So next time will happen immediately. It is hitting this repository frequently. Every second it will get and it will try to run that. If there is a change, then it will run. Otherwise, it won't run. Okay. So we can go through this all the cron job, so if you want to run every 15 minutes, then this is a format, right? So if you want to run every 10 minutes of the first half of area, so you can do like this. So this is like a cron job we have to say. So if you see this one, okay, so perhaps you can mean, okay, it's okay, no problem. So let it be 5-star. Okay, so then we have to come back, come to our build area. So build area is this is a root pom.xml. This is Maven clean test, the command that we have to pass, right? So after that we are not doing anything, so we'll simply click on apply and save it. Okay, so now if you see, so this is my last build, right? So number 11, right? So now I'll go back to the Eclipse. Okay, so this is the project, okay, Cucumber 4 POM, right? So that is a project name that I'm using it here. If you see in the configure page, so that is a GitHub URL that I'm passing it to the Jenkins, right? So you can see it here. Okay, so this is a project, right? The same project, I will go back to the Eclipse. So this is a project. Okay, so I will simply add one text file here to push the code to the repository. Okay, so test1 txt file. Okay, so now I have added this, like so I can go and commit the code, right? So here I will go to commit. So now you can see this is, whatever the file that we created in the unstaged. Okay, we have to stage this one, and we can commit like a test file, right? So I will do the commit now. So before that, like we seen, so our last build is 11, number 11. Okay, so I will open my GitHub repository. So this is a repository that we are currently working. Okay, so now I will make the changes. I will push the code. We'll see it in the repository. Okay, let me do it from the command prompt. Okay, so we have done the push now. Let me go back to the GitHub repository to check our commit is pushed or not. Yeah, so now you can see, so 1 minute ago we have added this test file, right? So we'll see in Jenkins. Okay, you can see the last commit is 1 minute ago, right? So we'll go to Jenkins. Here you can see the build is started recently, right? So this was our last build. So wait for some few seconds. So there will be build 12 will be automatically create now. Okay. So yeah. So here you can see this is already queued up, right? So the build 12 is just creating. So it has detected the changes in the repository and it started running it, right? So if you go to the console, you can see it is started by the SCM. Yeah, so started by the SCM change, right? So before that, so whenever we run the we build automatic, we build through the manually, right? So if you go to that one, you can see it shows as a triggered by agent, right? So this one will show as a triggered by SCM. So this one you can see running system started by the timer. Okay, so timer in this lines like so periodically we run, right? This is a report, right? So build number 12 just we ran, right? Okay, so we'll go back to the Jenkins. So since we have so many reporting we have done already in previous videos. Okay, so now since we have given this poll ACM, right? So poll ACM we have given this 5-star, right? So each time, every seconds it will check the our GitHub repository. Okay, so only if there is a change it will run. Okay, otherwise it won't run. Okay, so you can see it is the last build was 12. Okay, it's not running every second or it's not running for every minute. So whenever there is a change in GitHub repository, if you are pushing the code, it will start the test. Otherwise it won't, otherwise it will not run the test. Okay, so that's all about using this automatically building the Jenkins on every GitHub commit. Okay, so if you guys have any doubt or any questions, please feel free to add in the comment section. Okay, so please watch my previous video. How to create a Maven project and how do we create a local project and how do we generate the different types of report, right? Yeah. So if you guys have any doubt, please feel free to ask in the comment section. Okay. Thank you guys.